Friday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, sorry to interrupt there. I'm just so eager to jump right into this because that snow has really come down over the last 12 hours or so.
Yeah. We certainly did see some moderate to maybe heavy snow at times yesterday. Saw a bit of a break, and then we did see more snow during the overnight hours. That is creating a mess on area roadways. Now, what I will say is that the snow yesterday was certainly more heavy, at least in spots, at least in the Tri-Cities, than I was anticipating. We overperformed on those snow totals. So again, it is pretty slippery out there, pretty treacherous out there. And as you might imagine, that is certainly having an impact on local area schools. So let's just dive into that right now. Well, first in the Tri-Cities right now, it's 24 degrees with those snow showers. Snow showers are going to be possible throughout the morning and really throughout the course of the day. Here's a look at school delays in our forecast area so far. Richland, Pasco, Grandview, Wapato, all under 2-hour delays. North Franklin school districts, Kybee, Columbia, under 2-hour delays. Yakima Nation, Findlay, Christian Worship Academy, and then I accidentally put Yakima Nation again. But those are the list of delays right now. I do believe this list will be expanded throughout the morning, and we will do so as we get those into our newsroom. And then we have a couple of closures as well. Kennewick, Umatilla, Prescott, Kings Point Christian, and then just into our newsroom since I've been speaking, Pendleton, also under no school today because of that snow. We will update the list of school closures and delays as we go throughout the newscast.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Yakima. We now know the name of the man shot and killed by police this past weekend near the Yakima Greenway. Take a look at the picture of the officer who fired the fatal shot. That's Brad Althauser. Investigators have determined he was the only officer who fired a weapon during the incident. The man he shot has been identified as 30-year-old Robert Brewer Haverlow, who was also from Yakima. The Yakima Valley Special Investigations Unit is investigating the officer-involved shooting. They and the Washington State Patrol are encouraging anyone who might have witnessed the shooting or who may have captured video of it or the events leading up to the shooting to contact the Washington State Patrol. We have all of the contact info up on our website, KIMATV.com. Switching gears this morning in a news conference in Olympia yesterday, Governor Bob Ferguson discussed a variety of topics happening on the national level. One of those subjects includes how the state will look to address the immigration operations seen across the country and even in our region. While he says laws are on the books to help protect undocumented citizens, he said he will not change certain laws.
Undocumented individuals convicted of serious felonies in Washington state are placed in the Department of Corrections custody. Washington law, including the Keep Washington Working Act, does not prohibit the Department of Corrections from sharing information with federal immigration authorities regarding individuals in its physical custody. Groups that I respect have asked that I seek to change this law or proactively direct the Department of Corrections to cease providing information to ICE. I will not do that.
The Secretary of the Washington State Department of Children, Youth, and Families spoke during the conference, saying she will do everything in her power to keep families of mixed immigration status together.
This Washington stands with you. We will be there to support your children if they find themselves separated due to deportation or detainment.
Ferguson and members of his administration also spoke on how the state will look to challenge the Trump administration on other issues, including the federal funding freeze, reproductive and transgender rights, and clean energy plans. A change of course is underway for one of the biggest industrial facilities in rural Franklin County. Lamb Weston now announcing they will not demolish the French fry plant in Conell. They closed in October, but instead are listing it for sale at $30 million. City leaders say they're celebrating the news, telling us the shift in plans could help bring back a key part of the area's economy.
By choosing not to demolish the building, we're still going to get the property taxes from the property, which we would have lost if they had done that. And then, it just opens up all kinds of possibilities for other industry.
A spokesperson for Lamb Weston tells us while they're working with a commercial broker to help facilitate the sale, all options remain on the table regarding the final status of the 450,000 square foot facility. In partnership with WorkSource, South Central Workforce presented the AIR Public Job Fair at the Yakima Convention Center yesterday. Over 35 local businesses participated, offering both entry-level and skilled positions for job seekers. Employers included the Yakima Training Center, Legends Casino Hotel, and the Yakima School District. Job seeker Beth Ukolnutter, a person with a diverse career background, is open to various roles. She's considering positions like a parent educator or cafeteria cook at the Yakima School District, as she loves hospitality and is interested in tourism.
Unfortunately, I didn't manage my money well, and I need to contribute to the success and happiness of my grandchildren as well as myself. And so I found out about the job fair, and here I am. It's awesome. There's so many people here, and it does my heart good to see that the needs of the community are being met in this way, to find employment, to find a living wage for a job. Life's short, so why shouldn't we fall in love with our job and do something that inspires us and makes us happy, not just the money.
Now, this is John Brooks' second time at the job fair, where he discussed focusing on finding local talent.
Here we hired a quality technician from this site, and we came across a gentleman that had his A&P license for working on aircraft, which was a sure fit for our repair and overhaul department, and he got a job there as well. So I'm back here again, same effort.
More job fairs are expected throughout the year. And Jefferson, let's talk weather here, because the weather has been quite white, if you will, with all that snow falling. I mean, I thought for sure we were going to still be able to see parts of the ground by the time I started driving in this morning, but it was covered roads.
Yeah, well, I would say that those roads really became covered, at least in the Tri-Cities, yesterday afternoon from about 11 a.m. to about 2 p.m. We did see some pretty moderate snow, and that really accumulated pretty quickly on the pavement just because of how cold it has been. It didn't really need to establish a cold layer on the ground, so it accumulated fast. We saw a bit of a break yesterday evening, then more snow during the overnight hours. Here's a look at temperatures or I should say at the weather conditions we are expecting today. Snow showers will linger for the Tri-Cities, a bit heavier for Walla Walla and Pendleton, and then not looking at much snow at all through the Yakima or Kittitas valleys. In terms of temperatures, mid-30s today for the Tri-Cities and Yakima, upper 30s in the Kittitas Valley, with still temperatures staying at or below freezing through the base of the Blue Mountains. We will talk about how much snow is to come straight ahead.